of sound. At one point you said, believe that you can do a crescendo on one note. Now I know physically that's not possible, but it sure sounded like it happened. Can you talk about that aspect of sound, the illusion of sound?
But then it wouldn't be an illusion anymore.
I play a little bit of piano, and that's why I'm asking.
When I was very young, if I can tell you a little personal anecdote. When I was very young, I think I must have been 14 at the time, I was taken to play for none other than Vladimir Horowitz. And I was very unhappy about the fact, because since my childhood I had been the greatest Rubinstein fan. And Rubinstein knew my parents since the time my mother was pregnant with me, and so since the day I came into this world, this was it for me, and to go and see Horowitz was, So I went already, in a negative frame of mind, and I was 14 and probably very childish, even more so than now. And I played for him, and he said some nice things, and he said some critical things, and at the end of the afternoon, he said something which I have never forgotten. He says, you must always have will. I thought, what, will? No, will, of course. Will. In other words, you must want. It's not enough to know there's a crescendo. It's not enough to do the crescendo. You must want. You must have the will to do that. And if you have the will to express things, to bring everything that you know and feel to this expression, and you have knowledge and are conscious of the laws of nature and the laws of the functioning of sound, then you create the illusion. I can explain that this has to be the crescendo and this has to be because of the harmony and because of the rhythm for thousands of reasons. I can really explain Russia, but I cannot teach to him the level of intensity of his relationship with the music. How much he will want to. Will he be able to forget at the moment of the crescendo that he had a fight with his girlfriend, or that his mother didn't bring him the groceries? Or that? Will he be able to make complete, forget all of that, and have a absolutely burning intensity for the crescendo? This you cannot teach, and this is why you cannot teach what you would call the miracle of the music, because this is beyond the physics. To reduce that to the level of the practical, obviously, if you have a chord on the piano that where you want to create the illusion of the crescendo, you must imagine that the piano is doing the crescendo, and then when you play the next note, that has to be the result of your imaginary crescendo. But if you have a negative way of thinking and say, the piano cannot make a crescendo, you will never express that. But if you play this, and then you play this, and you really imagine this crescendo, then you will play the second chord as if it was the result of the crescendo. I tried my best. It's a very difficult question. Yes.